The American Bladesmith Society was founded in 1976 with the mission of preserving and promoting the ancient craft of the forged blade through education, testing, and certification. To reach the level of Journeyman Smith, applicants must pass two tests, a performance test and presentation knife judging. Both of these tests are designed to test the applicant's real-world knowledge of the art and craft of bladesmithing. A written test will focus on a person's theoretical knowledge, but the performance test requires the smiths to use that knowledge in a real-world application. For the performance test, the applicant must forge a knife with a blade that is no more than 10 inches long and 2 inches wide, with an overall length no more than 15 inches. The test is overseen by a master bladesmith with the American Bladesmith Society. There are 3 parts to the test, each designed to challenge the bladesmith's knowledge and skill. However, most of the work is done before the day of testing, when the smith is making decisions about the shape, geometry, and heat treating process that will create the best knife for all 3 of the grueling tests. The first test requires the smith to cut through a 1-inch free-hanging sisal rope. The second test is cutting through a pine 2x4 twice, and then demonstrating that the knife will still shave afterwards. The final test is to clamp the blade in a vise and then bend it to 90 degrees without breaking it.
Yep. Okay, I'm ready.
This is my performance test, overseen by Master Smith David Lisch.
Nice.
The rope cut tests the edge geometry and overall sharpness. The 2x4 chop tests edge durability and toughness. I had a huge amount of anxiety leading up to the test, including a couple of nightmares. In one of the nightmares, I went to chop the 2x4 and the knife bounced off like I was hitting a piece of rebar. All that anxiety went away as soon as I saw the knife sink 1.5 inches into the 2x4. Later in the video, you'll hear Dave comment that he's never seen anyone use this particular strategy. Chopping into the corners can be risky if you have a brittle edge. However, if you trust the heat treat on your knife, it gives you a smaller surface area to cut into, allowing you to cut deeper with each chop. Watching someone chop through 2x4s is slightly more interesting than watching paint dry. But I'm going to go ahead and speed up for the next couple minutes so we can get on to the next test.
All right. Really nice. What's the steel?
5160.
Wow. This is my choice. Yeah, I never really seen one done. I've seen guys do it on the ground before, never quite like my legs. I don't think you have any trouble there. Don't cut yourself.
Again.
Again. What? Don't cut yourself. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Yeah,
Do the swimmer's leg.
Yeah.
The 90-degree bend test is easily one of the most terrifying of the 3 tests. This test shows that the smith has the necessary skill in heat treating to create different zones within the same blade. A hard, durable cutting edge and a soft, tough spine. Dave is videoing and making sure that the blade bends all the way to 90 degrees before telling me to bring the blade back up. No matter how many times you do this, it is incredibly stressful. At any moment, the blade could snap and I'd see years of preparation go out the window.
Yeah. We're going to call that a pass.
Whew.
Yeah.
Man, the sound of that.
I know.
Was it
the scale?
My friend Patrick Farnaman tested at the same time. This is a benchmark I've been working towards for the last 30 years. Now the real work begins as I start work on my presentation set.
All right, 5-day Bowie knife class. Mosaic Damascus Bowie knife. Oh, nice.